We're coming up on that spooky time of year, so we're diving into something I've been looking forward to playing since it released. Crow Country. It was released earlier this year, in May of 2024, and seems to have picked up a lot of traction. It didn't come out of nowhere, though. The developers, SFB Games, have been in the industry for quite some time. The team is really just two brothers, Tom and Adam Vian, who are based in London, England. They started with Flash games back in 2002, but have since made some games you've likely heard of. They made the Detective Grimoire series, including Tangle Tower and The Mermaid Mask. I played through Tangle Tower here on the channel before on stream. They also made Snipper Clips, one of the launch titles for the Switch. Development on Crow Country started in early 2020 and was at times done simultaneously with The Mermaid Mask. Adam wanted to make a game in the style of PS1 horror games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, loving their emphasis on characters and atmosphere. This was actually their first 3D game, and they went into it not really knowing how to do things, and had to teach themselves a lot, oftentimes just fiddling about until something felt right. As a hobby game dev, I feel that. So with that, I will welcome you to Crow Country. So before we hop in, I want to take a look quickly at settings, just take a look at what's going on. So I do know this game fairly, I shouldn't say fairly well, somewhat. I have, of course, as usual, seen videos, watched playthroughs, and the like of it, so I know what I'm getting myself into, but I have not personally played through the game. So this is semi-blind, as seems to be normal. So vibration is off. I have turned extra lives on. I do not know what this implies. I do know that saving is actually an intended mechanic. You do need to get to a save point in order to save. There's no quick saves or anything along the way. So we will see what this implies. Aiming camera swivel was on by default. I do not know what it means. Exit arrows just show you where an exit to a different map is, or a different screen is. I'm leaving them on. They don't conflict with the atmosphere, I feel. Nothing here is jumping out at me, and that is about it. Sound is just sound, language is just language. Take a quick look at the credits, because I know SFB Games is really just the two brothers. I don't know if they are legitimately just the two, or if they do get external help in places. So Adam and Tom Vian are the two brothers. So marketing, publishing, localization, music. So they did get help from some things, but pretty much everything to do with the game itself was just the two. So let's start the new game. So on launch, the game had exploration mode and survival horror, and I believe after that they added Murder of Crows. So exploration mode is effectively a casual mode. There is no combat, no enemies, nothing. And this is for if you want to experience this game, but you feel like you would be overwhelmed by the combat and dealing with the enemies. Survival horror is the standard way of playing the game as it was intended. And finally, Murder of Crows is hard mode. So I'm going to be playing on survival horror, the default mode. Let's begin. Hey, that's this here. Oh, maybe not. If anyone asks, my name is Mara. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. We have been in this game for all of 3 seconds, and the atmosphere is overwhelming. I feel like as much as I hate film grain and adding those kind of effects to games, I think it adds a lot to the atmosphere of this game. And there is no option to turn it off. I do not know how YouTube is going to handle the compression of that. So the inspirations were obviously PS1 horror games like Silent Hill, Parasite Eve. However, another major inspiration was Final Fantasy VII, which inspired the chunky character models, which I love. And I suppose you could say the look of the backgrounds. They look almost pre-rendered. And I believe the low resolution, the lighting, has a lot to do with that. There's just the textures on everything. And that's something I didn't actually know until much later. When I was actually doing research for this. When I first saw videos of this, my first thought was, those look like the pre-rendered backgrounds from Final Fantasy VII. And that alone made me love the aesthetic of this game. And then to read later on that that was actually intentional. So you can control with the joystick to free roam. The game was actually originally built with tank controls in mind, but a lot of feedback got the dev to say, okay, we're putting in traditional controls, and having done that, he's very glad for it. He actually prefers the traditional controls himself, though if you want to play with tank controls, the D-pad is tank controls. Otherwise, what we have is the right button raises your gun. You can then aim with the left stick while it's up. A number of other buttons don't do a lot. The Y button has you backstep. You cannot backstep while your gun is raised. The trigger buttons do not do anything. But let's take a look at what we have in front of us here. Car. It's my car. Good plan. It's my police file. Missing persons report. Atlanta Police Department, 215 Lakewood Way, Southwest. Atlanta, Georgia, 30315. I assume that's Atlanta, Georgia. I know the devs are English. Name, Edward Crow, 57, male. Occupation, company owner, landowner. Health condition, unknown. Last seen by Mr. Tolman, 42, male. Last known whereabouts, Crow Country Estate. That's the picture of Crow. Reported by Natalie Crow, 27, female, relation to missing, daughter. Reported to officer, Detective Harrison James, 05061. We are given no information about what's going on here, and I actually love it. No background information, no preemptive plot. No, this is us. We are here. Why are we here? Who are we? No idea. Special Agent Forrest. That's what we got. It's chained up. Padlock looks a little rusty. It would probably break with enough force. I'd better go open the trunk of my car. There is a run button. Just so you know, I don't have to walk that slow everywhere. It's the trunk of my car. There's something important stored in here. It's my box of handgun ammo. I should stock up. I have enough. So I believe at any point in the game you can come back here and collect more ammo, but I believe you only can if you are out of ammo. I also love how little the game does to tell you things. They don't tell you outright, go get ammo for your gun. This is how you do this. This is how you do this. No, you came up to the padlock, and Mara just said, I can open this with what's in my trunk. So you go back to your trunk, you get some ammo. And even coming here, all you have is your little heads-up display. And you see A next to the ammo, so you hit that button, which reloads your gun. And you can aim and fire. So something else is, in the New Game Plus mode of this, there are, what are they, crystal, platinum, something, crows littered about the world. Breaking all of them will get you a secret that I'm not playing on New Game Plus, so in case you're wondering where they are, that is a New Game Plus only thing. We will not be seeing them. It's a really nice car, but it's covered in trash. I guess the owner doesn't care for it anymore. I think also I love how flat Mara's delivery is. All business. Also, look at that walk. What's that? It's a medkit. I'll take it. They don't give you any outright information on controls or major tutorial in any real way. However, coming up here, it's a diagram of a video game controller. How they built this into the game, though. I think the only kind of like world-breaking aspect of it that I almost wish they hadn't done is as soon as you're done, I can check this from the pause menu too. Which is useful, yes, but acknowledging that a pause menu exists. So anyway, while we're here, there is a light on the ground. It's a pocket light. Looks like somebody dropped it. I'll take it. Press X to use. So now you can press the X button and you turn on a little chest-mounted light. There is so much atmosphere, environment in this game. Do expect me to be taking this very slowly. One thing I will say about this place, the tickets have always been pretty cheap. I have no intention of buying a ticket. It's a trash can. It's full. Medkit. This place used to be fairly popular with locals. It's a page from a magazine. You can hold down B or RT to run. I love these two because it is the little, like, gameplay tips for you, but it's kind of framed like they're talking about an in-universe game, and it's entirely optional, too. If you don't want to read these, you don't have to, but they're littered around all over if you do want to. Rotate the camera with R. Antidote. It leads out to the public parking lot. It's been blocked ever since they shut down Crow Country. Or they shut Crow Country. So Crow Country is clearly where we are. And because we have been given no information about that yet. But it is a large theme park. Crow Country. And that's where the game is going to take place. Apparently the game takes place in a theme park because one of the devs just mentioned that they've always wanted to explore behind the scenes of a theme park. It felt like this weird, secretive place that was always hidden and never supposed to be seen by the general public. It's full of trash. So look around everywhere. Ammo everywhere. Grab it, you'll need it. There's also med kits and just little things to look at. It's a backpack. UFO tour 1988. It's empty. Did somebody lose it? I don't think there was much else over here to look at. There's this weird electrical panel on the wall. If you shoot that electrical panel, it will stun nearby enemies. Hello. Some kind of dead animal? I can't make out any features. It's a laser sight for a handgun. Who left this lying around? Really? All this ammo? So once we pick that up, now when we hold our gun out, it actually has a laser. There's a bear trap here on the ground. It is dangerous. It's a staff memo. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the ferry pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Seriously. It's door. No entry. There's a silver keyhole. We do not have a key. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the ferry pond. It was an accident. It wouldn't be such a problem if we'd made a spare. So bronze key in the ferry pond. Let's keep that in mind. It's locked. There's a bronze keyhole. Quickly defeat enemies by exploding red barrels and the blue electrical generators found on walls. Vending machine. Don't have any change on me. Kick it. Wait for it. Nothing. You can actually get things out of those. Ammunition and the like. It's a trash can. It's full of trash. Antidote. Okay, so that way is progress. We want to completely finish looking around here first, though. Human enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. That implies non-humanoid enemies. A headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. It's a box of shotgun shells. So you can see this little barrel here. You can shoot it and get the wonderful prizes inside. Handgun ammo. Metal panel. Hole for something to be inserted that we do not have. Fortune-telling machine. You have 10 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune? I'm going to say no because I think this is a hint machine. And if it consumes those credits over the course of the game, then I would like to not do that. It's a telephone. There's nobody I can call. Let's see here. These crates as well. What's that? It's a spinning picture of my face. Spinning face. That's probably an extra life. It's locked. There's a bronze keyhole. It's a door. We can open it. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy, so attempting to shoot enemies from far away will use up your ammo supplies more quickly. Risk reward. Already searched it. Okay, I think that's most things around here. Locked from the other side. So we couldn't go in there. So we have 2 doors available for us. Oh, I can shoot this too. Nothing. Oh wait, there's something over here though. It's a medkit. Hang on. This wooden panel looks a little different. Oh, yeah, I'll try to move it. It's a button. It's a switch. It can be pressed. Press it. It's a control panel. Crow walking sequence. Nothing happened. I think it's out of power. Crow turntable control. Ah! Spun around. Oh yeah, he's got a little thing on his back. Open it. There's a large empty slot in the back. Okay, that's gonna be for like a battery or something that I don't have. So I'll worry about that later. So we can go forward. Let's go back here first. That is a dark bathroom. Good thing I have a flashlight. Some kind of unpleasant under that door. I think the lower resolution and the grain helps in this, not only to help set the mood, but also because it makes it harder to tell what things are. Something's blocking it. It's a magazine. Beyond Magazine, August 1989. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park. Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park, Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. Yeah, it's not the best photograph. There's something there, though. That could be anything. You know, like whatever it is that's moving around behind that stall door. Encouraging. It's a toilet. There's something in there, but I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. I don't really have anything to move a pile of bones. It's a toilet. I don't need to go right now. Thankfully. It's a box of hand cream. Heck yeah, I'll take it. It's a sink. The faucet is running. Agent Mara Forrest saves the day, once again. Automatic hand dryer. My hands are already dry. Push the button. It's a urinal. Doesn't look like anybody's cleaned it in a while. Seems so convenient. Is this the men's bathroom? Well, not much to do in there for now. Turn my light off. And forward we go. Fairy Tale Town. Oh, big bloody 2106. 2106. I think it's written in blood. Is it a code for something? Another bear trap. Polaroid camera. I think it's broken. Look at photo. That's a much better photo than the other one. Are you that guy? Sir? What happened here? What? Who? My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mull. It is him! I just needed a clearer photo. Photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things. I don't know. Those people. They saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. I should help him. What did you say your name was? Mara. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg. Yeah, I'll give you a healing item. I'll give you one of my medkits. I think you're fine just using the smaller medkit. I don't think you need to use the big ones, and the big ones are kind of a more limited resource. Thanks. I should help him. Yeah, if he's just gonna lay here. I still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you to somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. Move him. I moved Arthur to my car. He'll be safe there. For now. So yeah, we don't know what's going on here, but it is actually important that you save him. And we're going to want to check up on him at some point. Just next time we're in the area. So I know you can break those. It's a trash can. It's full of trash. Medkit? Come on, Arthur. You had a medkit just laying there. Ah, I can break those. So what else do we have going on here? So we can go up there. Anything? Nothing. What's that? It's a grenade! Given how much firepower is laying around, I'm coming to the conclusion that... someone has attempted an armed take of this place. It's a post box. There's a bronze keyhole. It's a little house. Is this a real door? I think it's locked, but there's no keyhole. What about that little post box? Bronze key we don't have. Giant mushroom, he doesn't look very happy. Is this a door? I can't see a way to open it. Something in the tree. It's a wooden carving of a woman. She's facing the other way. It's a keypad. Nothing. Starting to think it's a waste of my time breaking those barrels. Oh, there's something under where Arthur was. Tree Lady, 3184. Three, 1, 8, 4. Hey. I think I remember. You have to talk to her? There was some kind of phrase you had to say. I don't remember what it was, though. Okay, so I can go up and down. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. 5 times 5 times 5, there's 125 different possible combinations. I'm gonna be here for a little while. Now, come back to that. Oh, ammo. So resources like that laying on the ground are, of course, limited. Right. And we will be backtracking through these areas fairly often. So I'm kind of emptying this place out now. I'm sure all of this is just here. So they're kind of stocking you up at the start. These resources will not be here when we come back. Page from a magazine. Read the staff memos posted in the law by Crow Country. In every save room, there is a book containing all the staff memos you've read so far. Nice. Humanoid enemies will take more damage if gone with a headshot. Headshot has a chance of decapitating. Yeah, we saw that one already. Bullets do more damage. Yeah, we've seen that one already. Don't know why I'm even bothering. Old cigarette machine. I'm not allowed to smoke. What do you mean you're not allowed to smoke? So door back there we could go in. Big door. Blocked from the other side. Okay, so we've got Tree Lady here. What are our options? So we can go up here. Shotgun shells. It still almost amazes me that these are not pre-rendered backgrounds. Staff memo. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything, as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I'd assumed that the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. Oh, it's been broken. I wouldn't know how to repair it. It's a wheel. Pretty sure it's broken. Yeah, that bird mouth goes on this here, which is broken. You can see an intact one here. Wheel doesn't move. A strange mechanical swan head. Do I need to put something in its mouth? So that's probably the memo. You put a orb in there of some kind, and it'll let you control something. Newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, May 1986. Crow Country theme park opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore Fairy Tale Town, Haunted Hilltop, and Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right. It appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. So we do get to put together a bit of a timeline, I guess. If a swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. So we need to re-enable something. Otherwise, it doesn't really look like there's much we can do here. Hole in fence. I can reach the edge of the water. So I'm going to go... I wonder if I can break that barrel. I'm not going to. I'm going to go this way now because I kind of know what is in this way and our one other direction that we can go. Cosmic Future! Coming summer, 1990. It's a construction zone. It was supposed to be finished this year. Now it'll never happen. Here at Crow Country, we can't wait to show our optimistic vision of the future with you. Douglas Pike, Park Operations. So Douglas Pike, a name to remember. It's a trash can. It's full of trash. It's a banana peel. Shotgun shells. If you're looking for the machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. I told them not to take it, and they took it anyway. You can't reason with swan boat people. Boy, I hear ya. It's a map. Shows the surrounding area. Cool! I got a map! I wonder what kind of wondrous things await us in the future. Edward Crow, park owner. It's a handwritten letter. Hey Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. A gold mine, oh boy. Just like we wanted. There's a disused mine here. The locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much to get it looking the part. Looking the part? So it's going to be a fake gold mine. From Marv. Wait for it. Nothing. Hole in the fence. Hole in the fence. Looks like that was done with wire cutters. I think this is how Arthur got in. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. Oh, yeah, just that little bit of blood there. Seems to be it, though. We don't need to bother going through there because that leads to outside the park. I wish I could swap the A and B buttons. Because I feel like A should be fire, and B should be reload. Dark in here. Oh, hello. Please die. Wrong button. Can I run by them? Ow, ow. Not really. Oh, finally, that happens. Nope. Oh, that guy's got him. I used up more ammo than I probably would have liked. It's dead. Ugh. The smell is so bad, like an infected wound. I feel bad killing it. But I'd feel bad leaving it alive, too. I'm injured. That's not the button I wanted to hit. It is left button? There we are. I have some medkits. There we go. So you can kind of tell your health, not only by the pause screen, but also your clothing. As you'll get little blood marks on it. As you take damage. Oh, so the bodies just go away over time and leave a little blood pool. I wonder if the blood pool also goes away, because I don't really see the other one. Kind of checking if there's anything like around the walls or anything to look at. It's a wooden crate. There's a note taped to the lid. Ship to Marvin Trumbull, 1806, Peru, Brazil, South America. Samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. Is this crate full of gold ore? Wait, so they got the gold here? It's a staff memo. Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole in the mailbox. That goes to the dig site, and they're digging up gold here. I wonder if they're digging it up illegally, perhaps? So they're trying to fake that they're getting it from Brazil? The fire marshal was here in the morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection. She also said we need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. It's a lot of places. It's like everything. It's dead. Ugh. I'm not immediately seeing anything else to inspect in here. So that brings us to our save room. When you find one of these, this is where you can save. Right up here at the fireplace, I think. Fire is crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't. Oh, did that heal me full? Or maybe I just had blood on me because blood splattered on me. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. Until next time, everyone. When we start exploring Crow Country.